Hey YouTube, it's Steve from San Francisco. Today is Friday, March 22nd, 2024. There was something that I wanted to talk about a couple weeks ago. It's about AI, artificial intelligence. Okay? AI. In the future, they talk about robots. It's just like Skynet. Like the movie Terminator. And that stuff is coming out now. Robots. It was a few years ago. Boston Dynamics. Back in 2015, 2016, they had a robot dog that could run. But they've gotten more advanced since then. AI's in our computers. I believe it's in our phones. I believe they're watching us through AI. Yeah, everything's going that way. Watch, 4 or 5 more years from now, there's going to be robots everywhere. You might even be working with a robot at work, or they might take over your job. And I notice now jobs use AI to track people's work performances. But I'm kind of against it. You could be working, but you're not scanning anything. You could be moving heavy stuff, but they say your performance is low. You took too long. You see, there's some deception. There's something wrong with AI. People say, oh, AI could turn against us someday. Just like the movie Terminator, all the machines turn on the humans. Yeah, that's a scary thing. They track work performance. The scans. But how come they don't have a camera to watch somebody working? You're not standing around, you're working. But it takes you a while. Either you're working by yourself, the product's too heavy. But people, they want to keep track. Oh, you only did this much. It took you an hour. Well, it was heavy. The world's getting crazy. Look at cell phones. I predicted this back in 2012 or 2013. I said cell phones are going to make people stupid. I said that in another video. All you see is when you go to the gym. You're waiting. People are rude. You're waiting for a bench to do your bench press. Or you're waiting for a machine to do your leg curls. And people are just sitting there for minutes, maybe a half an hour, looking on their fucking cell phones. People are hooked. And it's an addiction. And it's making people like zombies, stupid zombies. That's all you see. People look down. Everywhere. Looking on the cell phones. At the gym, you should leave your cell phones in your locker. Don't take it on the gym room floor. It's a distraction. That's why I leave mine at home. But no, they want you to have your cell phone there to scan in. For convenience. Or if you don't have your cell phone, they ID please. It's just like Germany back in the 1940s. Yeah. Like Boston Dynamics with the robot dog. And somebody was showing me a video about AI, a robot playing tennis with somebody, with a person. And they were pretty fast. They've gotten more advanced over the years. And now they can develop robots with skin. You see the movie Terminator? It was 1984, or 40 years. They could do that now. They have the technology now. Yeah. They could be taking your job, or you could work alongside with a robot. Imagine getting into an argument with an AI. Yeah. And like I was saying earlier, they can make so many. Like 10 years from now, they can turn on everybody, turn on all the humans. We're heading into a dangerous territory with AI. Yeah. It is scary. It is very scary right now. Artificial intelligence. Yeah, look at Terminator 2029. They made the perfect robot look like Arnold. I'll be back. Yeah, it's happening. It's happening slowly, but wait. 2028, you'll have a robot police force, or your phone. Your phone will have your license. If you get stopped by the police, it could be a robot. Cell phone, please. They look at your cell phone. It has all your information. Yeah, it's getting to that area. But it could be a bad thing. They could turn on us. It's just like Skynet. In the movie The Terminator, they caused a nuclear war. Yep. They caused a nuclear disaster. It's like a time loop they went through. And another thing is cell phones, AI. They could be spying on you. They could be spying. That's what Edward Snowden was saying back in 2013. Man, I can't believe it's been 11 years. They've been saying we're getting spied on through our cell phones. That was in 2013. Yep. Maybe we are getting watched. They could use your email, all your emails, all your social media, and make it a robot of you. Like another person. Yeah. Maybe that's what's happening. And they're saying, maybe they might be pulling the plug. Maybe the day of the solar eclipse, maybe all the electricity will go down. And all the communication. People have been talking about that. I've been hearing about April 8th for a while, the eclipse, the day of the eclipse. Some say it's the rapture. Maybe that's the day when all the robots all the AI takes over. You never know. Maybe they have an army full of AI robots. They're like humans. Yeah, it's possible. It's possible. Anything's possible these days. Yeah. Look at what's going on. AI everywhere. They're probably watching. There's cameras everywhere. On street lamps. You see cameras. Some of the towns. AI's watching. They say Big Brother. I believe it's AI. AI is everywhere. There was a movie back in the early 2000s. It was called Artificial Intelligence, AI. It was about this kid robot. I vaguely remember it. I only watched it once. I believe it was 2001, 2002. A robot of a boy, and he ended up going to sleep for about 1,000 years, but he ended up missing. He used a human. It was his mother. Yeah, it was kind of it was sad. I believe it was a sad movie. Yeah, he was always searching, and I believe he had a robot bear with him. I remember seeing it, but it was such a long time ago. It was the early 2000s. Now, you see algorithms and websites, and they're keeping track. Facial recognition. Technology has came so far within the last 10 or 11 years. They can track anybody down. They can track you probably through your Fitbit watch. Yeah, they could track your cell phone. If you wanted, they could track you by your cell phone. Yep. It's a crazy world out there. It's going to get even more crazier. I'm anxious to see how things are going to be like by 2027, 2028. Or maybe by 2040, we'll all be replaced by robots at the workplace. They're going to be taking our jobs. What are people going to be doing for money by then? What, they're going to have Social Security for everybody? You only have to go to work, or I don't know. That's all I get to say. My email address. You can send a message at stevefromsanfran@yahoo.com, or just send the comment through YouTube. I'd like to hear what you got to say about this AI stuff. Do you think it's dangerous or not so bad? All right? Steve from San Fran, I am out.